everybody, it's Drew from Langlois Vital Nutrition Center here with you. Thank you for watching this video. It means the world to us to see how many views and how many subscribers we've been getting over the last year. This is a video that has been requested by a number of you, and I am absolutely walking on eggshells while I do this video. So I'm going to ask you to do me a really big favor. This video is going to be about 5 minutes long. I have to say certain things in it, and I really want you to hear what I'm saying so that I don't crack any of those eggshells. This is our post-COVID protocol. So a number of people live with a person who has COVID, they've had COVID themselves, they're currently living with somebody who has COVID, they're concerned about staying well, they want to make sure they don't have any long hauler symptoms, they don't want post-COVID syndrome. So, what we've done is we've noticed in clinic what people needed to stay well and to make sure that their body was doing all the appropriate things to rid itself of a virus. So, I'm going to explain to you how to support your body so that it can clean itself up and get rid of things like viruses, like your body was designed to do. Let's get into it. First, everything I say in this video, and this is the part where you're listening for me, you ready? Not a cure. Not a cure. Thank you for listening. These are from clinical findings from about 100 cases. Not a cure. And a very small sample group, just for the record. If I'm studying about 100 people, that pales in comparison to most studies, but I wanted to make sure I was sharing what I found with you. Clean up first. First things first. When you're dealing with a virus, viruses like to wedge themselves into small spots in your body, and they like to hide there. We can ask researchers from the University of Miami, when they took samples of blood vessels, so veins, from different people, they found that COVID, the virus that causes COVID, was still in the tissues, the blood vessels, of people who had either been naturally exposed to COVID and people who had been vaccinated for COVID. So, we know that that virus likes to cling and hide inside your body, especially the circulatory system. So the first thing we have to do is clean up. What I've found to be most effective for cleanup is making sure that we are taking Antranex by standard process. Antranex is a natural antihistamine. It supports liver function, specifically the part of your liver that's responsible for cleaning your blood and therefore your blood vessels. Typically what I see is that people post-COVID need between 6 and as much as 15 a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but it is way better than dealing with COVID for a long time. After we've done cleanup, once we got that process started with the Antranex, the immune system support is really important, and we have to get really organ specific. Now I put down 3 groups here. And these are the areas in priority from what I've seen from the cases that I've worked on. First things first, your thymus and your spleen need support. These are 2 of the key players in your immune system and the way your immune system eliminates threats. Favorite supplement that helps both of those areas is Immuplex by standard process. And it's 6 a day. That's the most common dose that we see. Very effective dose to support the functioning of your thymus and your spleen. So we got cleanup going, we got your thymus and your spleen covered. Next is your liver. For some of our clients, the Antranex is enough, and it helps the liver do its thing. For other clients, they're still noticing that it wasn't enough, meaning that they still have symptoms even after they've begun the cleanup process. So if they're still having COVID symptoms while on Antranex and Immuplex, our old friend Spanish black radish is the way to go. We're going to hit 6 a day on that one also. 6 a day is great. Spanish black radish has been clinically studied. It's been proven to help the liver clean up the blood. It's a great thing to do. Last but not least, your lungs. Lungs do a lot of work, and the virus that causes COVID-19 is really good at infesting lungs and kind of setting up shop. So we want to take something that supports the lungs' ability to clean itself. Now, if you're thinking, clean themselves, will this be good for a smoker? Yes. Anybody who's had exposure to nasty stuff in their lungs, whether from smoking, from being on different work sites, or from COVID, I'm going to recommend that they get something that's called Amphiplex. It's made by standard process, and usually 2 to 3 a day does the trick for a person. So what we have here is after somebody has COVID, we're going to make sure that their body cleans up and that we support specific organs, namely the thymus and spleen, the liver, and the lungs, to make sure their body is cleaning things out, to make sure their immune system is functioning, and to make sure that the organs that are most directly affected by COVID are being supported. I hope you have questions. Please ask them. This topic, in a lot of ways, is taboo. We don't want it to be taboo when you're asking us. We're going to talk to you about how to support the functioning of your body so that you can deal with this thing. Thank you for watching. Please ask questions as they come up, and have a good day.